Welcome to Tarot Me More. It's Tarot on the Beach edition. Special edition I call it because it is kind of special. And right now we're doing the morning quickies for the 1st of
Hola,
April.
amigos.
Costa, David, and here we go. 1st of April. Dead on into spring. With our morning quickies. House has been shuffling already, so we're just about ready. Just asking for
One more.
some help for Aries, I should say. We're starting with Aries friends. What could we say? I might answer any question they might have.
Okay. We start?
Yeah.
We have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the energy of the reading is the reading is King of Cups.
King of Cups. So, King of Cups, Aries. Kind of looking at that overall energy is kind of what's going on, where you're at. That's pretty good. You know, you're being doing some kind of emotional work, feeling emotionally kind of balanced. You know, you always talk about Aries being a hot-headed. This is Aries not being a hothead. You know, being calm and emotionally collected, as it were. And then, so they're having the Ace of Swords. What do you think? Maybe like a question, maybe, or this is them, their energy.
Pues maybe they need to give a message,
And then you have here a Page of Pentacles. You know, she's using the classic Rider White deck. And so, yeah, it's like there's a message. You want to say something to this Page of Pentacles,
it's like
younger Earth sign person, male or female.
It's something like maybe your mother or someone in your family that love you is telling you be careful with your money.
Okay.
Because maybe later you need to pay attention.
You're gonna have to pay attention to your money with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So yeah, it could be about your money, for sure. Resources, you know. Or if it's about this Page of Pentacles, and similarly, you might be in the future being, you know, asking, is it going to be worth your effort to, you know, get involved with this person? And maybe that's what you're asking. I don't know. And so we'd have to clarify. I get an answer to that. And the Three of Wands. So basically, I ask, is it worth this question here? Is it worth my effort to make an offer to this Page of Pentacles here? Kind of get involved with them, okay? And because we're asking a question, because here you're looking at, you know, you're kind of in the future going, I don't know, is it worth it? Should I have done it? And the answer is no. This is walk away. This is like, you know,
Okay.
it's Three of Wands. You're going to go look for something else. Take your energy somewhere else, huh? So Aries, thank you. That's for the 1st of April. Your season, your time, guys. Now, with Taurus, we're going to do the quickies for the 1st. And, yeah. We're looking at love and relationship for Taurus here. Something that's helpful. Why would you be watching this? Whatever questions on your mind. We ask, name love and light. Only in the highest good. We get some help through the cards for our Taurus friends and love and relationships. All right. The heaviest glass speeds for the wind here, guys.
Okay. Listo?
Hopefully you'll still see the beach back there. Yeah, let's rock, babe. Okay.
We have the Five of Swords.
5 of Swords, okay.
The Seven of Swords. The Ace of Swords.
Good Lord, guys.
And the energy is the Two of Cups.
I thought you were going to say it was another sword. Well, the Two of Cups certainly makes it clear. Now we're talking about our relationship now and love here. Overall energy. And this is a daily reading. It's a little bit confusing to me because this is conflict. And so maybe there's a conflict that you've been having conflict and fighting. And maybe right now, this is that energy of like, why are you having a tarot reading, right? So this could be you asking those questions. Are they cheating and stuff like this? I mean, you're talking about a relationship here, and this is not ever good. Five of Swords in a relationship is, we talk about the Five of Wands being that bickering and arguing. Well, this is Five of Swords is really fighting. It can be vicious and mean, hurtful, And maybe something comes out, and while you're asking this question, so the Ace of Swords is what, an answer?
It's like he's going to win, or the person going to win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. I kind of like if this is you, it's kind of implying to me that you cut it off here. Like this doesn't look good, and so you just end the fighting by saying like, I'm not going to, I just don't care anymore. I'm gonna do something else. Like I'm done with this here. In a Wheel of Fortune, and that's gonna open everything up for you, just because that's exactly the right attitude. So it's like you're just gonna, maybe they get through to you and they're like, well, what do you think about that? And you're like, I'm done worrying about it
Maybe it's
anymore.
like they fight. Now that the people is thinking how to move away, making their strategy. But they need to find another house.
So it's just gonna open everything up for you, and so in a way it's very positive when you get the Wheel of Fortune there. It's gonna turn in your favor, and it's like, so as soon as you release yourself, like boom, you should get a big break and find everything getting a lot easier for Taurus. And thank you, Taurus. So this is Gemini now for the 1st of April here. We're doing the morning quickies on the beach, and wow, spring has sprung here anyway. I hope it is in your neck of the woods. And sprung is like when the flowers come up. You don't know here because as you have the wet and there's flowers all the time, which I love it so much. January doesn't matter, the flowers are there, the birds. It's so cold and dark up there for months on end. Everything's dead, and then in the spring, at first the ones nearer the ground start to come up, and you'll see them little green things and sprouts, and they spring up, because spring also means like spring that's water coming out of the ground, and it also means like a spring, like a wire. It's confusing. No wonder Spanish is kind of easy. I really have no excuse for being so bad at it.
Well, you can try more.
Because it's really
doesn't be speaking.
But Spanish doesn't have a bunch of words for spring or something like that so much.
But no.
Like you kind of use one word.
Spring and this is spring.
Okay, so Gemini, here we go.
We have
the seven of Wands. Okay.
The 4 of Cups.
4 of Cups.
The Magician.
The Magician. Yeah, we're using the classic Rider-Waite today.
Wands.
Knight of Wands. Okay.
Knight of Wands.
Okay, is your overall energy. So, well, look, the Knight of Wands is your overall energy, and then here you are, just how you're feeling in and around relationships right at the moment. You're on the 1st of April, and so now, what's the Knight of Wands going to do? It's going to fight. And the 7 of Wands, though, is interesting because it's more of a defensive energy, but 7s are a lot of action, right? Whereas the Knight is obviously offensive. He's going out away from the castle with his horse to go fight. So this overall energy, and with the 7 of Wands, you must have been feeling feisty and like you, not angry, but like you want to do something. Wands are action, so you've been in this energy of taking action, but it looks like a lot of your energy's been spent on kind of defending yourself. Remember, this is how you're feeling in and around relationships, Gemini. So why are you having to defend yourself? And then right now you're coming with this energy of like the 4 of Cups here, and the Magician is your advice and outcome. So, this is kind of like a disinterest or something, moving away from that fighting and that conflict. or maybe making a choice of just, it's kind of like I said about the other reading.
No, I want that, or maybe I don't want that.
And this can be too, like I said about the other one, where you're just like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm not gonna fight anymore with you. It's like I was telling you, the other one was like, I'm not gonna think about it anymore. I'm not gonna do the drama. I'm done. Goodbye. This is like, I'm not gonna engage with you in this anymore. I'm withdrawing, and it, you know, emotionally, cups. And then with the Magician as the outcome, this gives you a Gemini, mutable sign. By withdrawing your energy, basically emotional energy, from these fights and conflicts that you have, you could leave the person or not, but you're going to withdraw your emotional energy from this conflict, negativity. And when you do that, it's just going to open everything up, and you'll use every resource you have, your emotions, your mind, you know, your resources, all of this, your heart will be put into your life. And I think it would be like a feeling of really opening up, like a bird bursting out of the door of its cage, you know, and freedom or something like this. And you'll be able to do whatever you want now, you know. So that's pretty cool, you know. Heartache followed by the Magician doing whatever the Gemini wants. We'll take that, Gemini. Thank you. And now we'll do Cancer friends.
Okay.
4th house. Cancer moon here, full disclosure. Also have my stellium in Sagittarius in the 4th house. Anybody into astrology, that gives the Cancer moon a lot of, which is at home, a lot of power over my Sag energy. My early life, to me, that always felt like having to drag around a younger brother who's whiny and complaining. And I wanted to go do cool, fun things, and I had, you know, having that Cancer moon was like having a wee. And I was always like just pretty much not very good to my, like, suck it up, Dave, you suck it up, let's go. Now I'm more Cancer moon.
Maybe.
Yeah, now I cry. So
Now you cry?
I cry, yeah, you know. So it's Cancer moon.
Okay.
So here we go, Cancers. It's for the 1st of April. That's your quickie. Let's see what Spirit has to say in the name of light and love. The highest good. Our love and relationships, Cancers.
We have the Nine of
Wands.
The Page of Pentacles.
Let's hold that last one, maybe. Let's see what's at the bottom.
The King of Wands.
Queen of Wands.
And
see what your outcome is. I'm not really trying to so much to be dramatic. It's like giving me a minute to think and see what this outcome is going to be, you know. Like what do you think? What are we looking for? But with the Queen of Wands is the overall energy, and the Nine of Wands. Now you're a Cancer. You may have a Leo, particularly in your chart, personal planets, but this could be someone around you, huh? This could maybe be their person. It'd be a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be a female here, but this is the energy of being assertive and bold and charismatic and fiery, you know. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And then when you come in here with the Nine of Wands, you know, the tired soldier, you know, you still got a little in you, and yet most cards are taking a knee, but here, you know, you kind of get more of a feeling in the Rider-Waite that, and well, also there's like a determination about him. It's like, you know, I don't know, I'm looking at him thinking like, this is a guy that's, he wants to get back into the fray, this guy. Crazy bastard.
Into the fray?
He wants to go back into the war, no? He's like, he's standing up, he's kind of like, looks angry, like, he looks pretty tough, you know? He's like, he's not down. You know, he's not down and out. He's not 10 yet. Even 10 of Wands, he's still walking, just carrying the whole burden. It's not like a 10 of Swords or a 9 of Swords. But yeah, definitely this energy of really, maybe you're just about done all you can do, or you've been doing a lot in this kind of thing. And then with the Page of Pentacles here, this is you. It's like, this might be, for the Cancer, maybe this is their person, a younger Earth sign person. Someone that's on your mind who you're thinking of. This person, huh? And maybe clarifying. And we'll get the Five of Wands. Yeah. So maybe what's been going on is you've been having a lot of conflict with this person, right? And maybe with this Queen of Wands could be then is you're a Cancer, and generally, Cancers are not pussies, but they don't really want to fight all the time. They want to hug, right? They're nice. They're sweet natured. And sometimes when we get, you can see it in synastry when we do the synastry, we kind of push each other's buttons, and it's why some relationships act different than others. And so if it's causing you to act like the Queen of Wands, it's maybe you're feeling like you have to channel this more combative, stronger, outgoing part of yourself, and maybe that takes a lot of energy, right? And maybe I think this is around this Page of Pentacles that you're involved with. Maybe they're kind of immature Page energy, so they're not, there's something that's causing the problems there. And with the outcome being the Chariot. Wow, getting us a lot today, babe.
We can move away.
Not the same cards, but yeah, but also kind of like the other readings, this is moving away with a lot of hope, in a sense that as you move away, you understand that you're going in the right direction. It's not like you lay in bed and cry for a year and eat bonbons and watch sad movies. It's like you release yourself and you go and you have this sense like, wow, this all happened for a reason, and now I'm gonna go move into like my true destiny. Yeah.
What?
So you leave kind of free and clear. It's a very nice energy to leave a relationship with.
I like that.
Well, many of us don't. So then we have Leo. Thank you, Cancers, for the 1st of April. Doing the morning quickies here on the beach. It's a little bit cool.
It's perfect. But it's not cool. It's perfect.
It's kind of perfect, yeah. It's quiet today, thank God. We get closer and closer to Easter. It's just too rough on the beach with the surf, and shoot for tomorrow. The waves are very loud, and the wind. It's windy down there. It's not bad right here. But this is why you want to live on the beach, because it's almost always windy right there. You could be one street away, and it's like ridiculous. It's like being in the oven. But if you're one street that way and you're right on the beach, it's okay. Yeah. So Leos, here we go, right into spring, man. 1st of April. Love reading. 3 cards. Let's do it.
We have the 7 of Pentacles.
Okay.
The 2 of Pentacles.
Okay. Good. You look at your outcome.
And the King of Pentacles.
Mucho Pentacles. Wow. So, and this is a Leo. We said about the other reading, like if Cancer has to be in that wand energy, they're manifesting more of their assertive side. And Leos, of all the fire signs, you're the most stable. I'm a Sag, because it's fixed fire. They're most earth-like energy. But this is you being stable, and you're having a dog fight. Not really fighting, they're just barking. Dog bark off. So what do you think, babe? It's like somebody being stable?
Maybe it's not like the relationship is about the work, no?
Certainly
enjoying the work that you're doing now that you have enough pentacles.
8 of Pentacles,
Maybe you can make a decision. What are you going to do with these pentacles, no?
Okay.
But I want to see the...
And you have the 6 of Cups as the outcome here. Right away, it's very, very simple, but you get this, definitely get the sense there. Playing out in front of the house, that nostalgia. So I don't know if they're saying it's not a relationship reading.
Maybe going to use the pentacles to help someone in his family, no?
nostalgia and emotional nostalgia, and this is feeling too. I think of Neptune in astrology, but yeah, nostalgia and feeling emotionally kind of good. Do you think they've done work and gotten themselves? I always see this too, as that kind of balance. That's kind of like when your life is in balance and you've got everything together. You're getting your exercise in the morning and your meditation, and you're getting enough sleep, and you're going to work every day, and you're saving a little money and eating right. That kind of energy too, as well as a choice. And so you think, what do you think they're giving money to their family? Sure, let's clarify. You do. There you go, the world.
With the world. But what do you think? Because maybe you can see something different.
Well, look at it now because of this, the world and the 6 cups. You could say like that love phrase, like you give me the world, or because you're with me, I have the world. And this is you're channeling, this when you're a king here, even of Pentacles, you're very stable and strong and sensible, and you're doing you. You're not worried about what other people are thinking, and this is an energy of relationship. So this is you doing really good work, necessary work, actual work, not monkeying around, and whatever you needed to do work on. And then this is coming into balance, and maybe too like making that decision to do something, or like you said, give something, right, to their person. And then the answer is like yes. It's like this is going to give you the world, whatever it is your decision is. It's like yes, and it will when you say give you the world, it's going to open up, like another phrase that may come into your mind or you've already thought of or someone said is like this, I feel like the world is opening up to me, right? Or a whole new world is opening up to me. So like that particularly. So it's a new cycle. Like it may be a new cycle because this is someone that you could have been single for a long time, and now you go into this and it's like a whole new world of being coupled. It's like everything's the same, but everything's different. Leo said thank you.
Wow,
and we'll see what we get. And we just did Leo yesterday, the singles and couples, I should mention. Like, share, subscribe, do. Like's easy, what the heck. And now we're going to do Virgos, our favorite sign, for the 1st of April here. Going into spring. Going into spring like a champ, huh?
Like a what?
Like a fast, hard, good, energy. Everything's moving forward. And let's see what we get here. The name of light and love, so it serves the greatest good for our Virgo friends.
My
what can
favorite.
Spirit say about love and relationships? Might help you in terms of whatever reason you might be watching tarot love reading for.
Okay. We have the 3 of Cups.
3 of Cups, okay.
And then the 9 of Swords. Sorry.
We'll put it out there.
Okay.
The 7 of Pentacles.
The 7 of Pentacles, and the energy of the reading is the 2 of Wands.
I have a really fast one. You went out and made a choice. This could be like you were at a party, okay, having fun, and this could be anything from went in the bathroom and banged, to went home with someone, had a one-night stand, to started a new relationship, however you want to look at it, but it transient to me and quick here energy. And then this is you're not happy about it. Yeah, Virgos, pure, not all Virgos are this way because it's so complicated, but pure Virgo energy is kind of innocent and sweet, and they may not be exactly the ones that respond well to one night stands. And this is you now thinking about like it's all you're measuring your crops, weighing your crops. What did I get? Did I get enough? But here it's just like, what did I do? It's like kind of waking up with a hangover and being, oh, what did I do? What did I do? So I don't know
Be careful with the bodies.
what to say other. I think like you're just in that place and like it's just life, mom, life and life only. And
It's like
it's just
Mom?
Bob Dylan song. It's just life, mom, life and life only. But yeah, you're always learning something, and that which doesn't kill me makes me stronger. We'll go there with it. We're Virgos, and now Libra. Here we are on the beach with our morning quickies here for the 1st of April, rolling into Buenos Dias. Rolling into spring.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Along the here, it's so pleasant. Luckily, it's still quiet because it's actually morning and we're doing the quickies. So I'm kind of proud because I don't know. I shouldn't say anything. Yesterday, I didn't get the quickies out till like 2:30 because of these technical problems, and so we'll see.
Bueno, now, sorry.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Perdón. Okay, we have, this is for our Libra friends. Page of Swords. 5 of Swords.
Wow.
The 7 of Wands.
Nice dip.
And the energy of the reading is the 4 of Cups.
Okay, and that's the 8 of Wands as the outcome. I kind of feel like I just have a feeling like kind of all over the place, feeling, and right now, and I feel a little anxiety right now, a little uptight. There's like that's the feeling here with the 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's maybe that's like the 4 Cups and the Page of Swords. It's like I could just simply be telling someone I'm not into you, but it feels like more than that. It's like maybe you're telling someone I'm not into you, and then you're like, no wait, I am. No wait, I'm not. No wait, I am. I don't know, something. Or in your own mind, you're saying it, but maybe you're questioning this if you're really not interested or not. And with this is like the 5 of Swords here. This is why you're watching a reading. There got to be some kind of fight, some kind of conflict. Now, if not, I mean, this could all be going on in your mind here. With the 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords. I mean, all of this here is why I often stop before I do the outcome. It's kind of your energy here. Now, this Page of Swords is you, and the Cups is out. This is up for grabs, but I think this is you. Okay, and like I said, and then with the 5 here in this position, this could be the person you're arguing with. So, it's a relationship reading. You never, I don't want to say you never want to see the 5 of Swords. Sometimes you got to bang it out, right? I get it. But then this kind of implies something more than just a healthy sort of release. And then with the outcome being the 8 of Wands, there certainly seems like this movement away from this. I'm seeing this a lot today. It's just like it's totally different cards, but it's the same story. This kind of disinterest, argument. This Page of Swords too could be you standing up for yourself, and maybe somehow that's not easy for you to do. Maybe Libras really don't like conflict, and usually if you push a Libra to where they really gotta stick you with their sword, it's like it takes a lot, to get you into that place. So this just seems to me like I'm moving away energy. And it's actions. It's like you need to take actions to either move away from this person, or you need to take actions to move away from this, what's going on in your mind, this conflict here. And this is really strongly moving away. So whatever it takes for you to do that, like you're going to have to get up and do something, Libra. Right, so thank you, and check out the singles and couples readings that are also on the page. They're already out for the second week of April, and see if there's anything there more, whichever one you want to look at with that one, huh?
See?
That one you can look at the couples or the singles. So, now we're going to do Scorpio for the 1st of April, guys. Aries season.
Gracias.
Should be okay for you. Mars, Aries, Mars, Scorpio. Likes both of them. I got Venus and Scorpio. I should know this, but
What?
I don't think you have anything in Scorpio.
No?
But that's okay. Let's go.
Okay. We have the Hanging Man,
We always have something, even if it's not in the house.
the Ace of Wands.
Okay.
Sorry.
What?
I opened.
Okay. The Ace of Cups. Okay.
And the energy of the reading is the King of Swords.
Well, saying like, I don't know, kind of always the way I read this is the overall energy is kind of like, I don't know, I got to kind of think about it, but it could be anything. But this is always the person, how they're doing, how the person here, Scorpio, is around relationships. So they're taking a time out here, with the Hangman.
Taking a time out.
Take time out, and go into the bench or conversing with your coaches and figuring things out. Sorry to make the sports analogy, I don't know why. But you're trying to figure things out, take it a minute out. And so I always try to look for advice for the overall energy with this more. And with the King of Swords here, this would be someone who's a Scorpio that's kind of in their power, who's being assertive, bringing out that part of yourself, huh? And again, I kind of think of it too, like if you have to bring out this part of yourself, then it's usually for a reason, but this is someone who's feeling confident and can speak their mind, and maybe you're in a pretty good place, but just at the moment in terms of relationships, you're in this Hanged Man energy. And this could also be the energy of, I'm not really interested in a relationship right now. Like you might tell people, I'm kind of really not interested right now in relationships, I'm just doing me or something. And then comes the Ace of Wands, right? And something's happening, and this is an action here. With the Rider-Waite, it makes it like abundantly clear. And so what a difference, right? This is when you go from the Hangman to the Ace of Wands, it's like snapping out of it, like you've been asleep, kind of almost asleep, and waking up, and now the Ace of Wands is like being fully present, fully committed. Like you were coming from a pretty good place. You really thought about this for some reason. I think you thought about a relationship. Maybe something came up and you told yourself, well, it's too good to be true, I'm not ready for this, what about the problems, all this Hanged Man stuff. But you just have a strong feeling and you want to give your Ace of Cups to this person. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups next to each other. I mean, so this is about you. You want to give your ace, your love, to this person.
Sí.
And you could say maybe this person is a water sign, and it would imply too, to me, that they feel the same way. So, for instance, if you haven't done it yet, if you're waiting to say I love you, then you go ahead and say I love you, and they're not going to say, oh, thank you. They're going to say I love you too. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Scorpios.
Okay.
And Sagittarius.
My other favorite one.
You should do this reading because I should remove myself from it, because Sag, Sun, Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury, right? Pretty much is Sag. But I always remove myself.
You always what?
Remove myself from the reading when I do a reading, but I never do readings for my. Okay, real quick. Okay, while y'all are shuffling. a lot of controversy about, like, should you do your own reading? I don't do my own readings. And if I need a reading, I have other people I can ask. But I haven't felt much of a need to do readings. I don't know. But partly why you don't want to do your own readings is so, I see with tarot, you have to be very clear with your intention, very clear. And it answers, that's why I like to be very careful, particularly when you do personal readings, on the question, very clear about the question. Here we go, Sag. The question is love on the April 1st.
The Two of Wands.
Looking for love.
The Ace of Swords. And again I did.
Put it down.
Sorry.
Okay.
The
Two of Swords.
Two of Swords, and the energy of the reading is the Eight of Wands.
Okay, so again, this is the overall energy, and then you in and around relationships here. So Sagittarius, look, I mean, they're looking for something, they're taking action, making a choice, and they're pouring themselves into love. This is love. This is them in and around love. How are they around love? Eight of Wands is like, I love you, and it's like buying a plane ticket. It's messaging. This is all in, 100%, going for it, passionate. You found somebody. Somebody, okay? You were looking, and then you found somebody. Now, with the Ace of Swords, is that just simply you saying something to them? Saying, I like you? Swords,
You want we clarify this one?
We could.
Okay.
But this should be their energy too in around relationship.
With the moon.
And with the moon. So I was going to say, no, I think that's okay. I think what this is you come in like, this is like, whoosh, instant lust for someone. I want you. I'm all into you. I love you. Right out of the chute, and then you have to ask a question because something's unclear. You just get a sense, like when you're in this energy, it's like the adrenaline is in your body, and the blood is boiling. But even through all of that, you must have had some sense that something was unclear. And I think this is you kind of putting the brakes on and wanting to ask a question of your person.
About the hiding things.
About what, there's something you got to tell me, send us a message here. Sagittarius, but you're as a red flag. It's like something's brought you, all of that Eight of Wands is like interballistic continental missiles coming in, and they're, it's hard to stop them, but something stopped your energy there. And I think it's because of the moon. It's something's not clear to you. The moon is not a lie. It's something you don't see that you kind of nags at you because you're projecting somewhere in yourself. Something's not right. There's something there you should get, but you can't quite get it. So, and it could be the other person too. It's like something about them, and it's like very often they're not lying. It's just there's something about themselves that they don't genuinely understand, that maybe they need to. And now with the Two of Swords, it's just leaving you even into the future. Here's the outcome where you're wondering, maybe they ghosted you or something. Maybe they're not contacting you anymore, Sagittarius, because in the future, your outcome is like the Two of Swords is, I just don't know. I just don't know. That's what Two of Swords is. And then left out in the cold. I think they ghosted you. I picked up on that. They ghosted you, Sag. And, let it go. If somebody ghosts you, it's vicious. People, and a lot of Pisces energy. Yeah, to care about someone and then you like ghost them like that. It's like, so you're just going to have to let that go. And this typical Sag energy with the wands, But you rush in, of course, okay? Sag, thank you. That's your reading for the 1st of April. And we're going to do Capricorns now.
Okay.
And this as close as we can here. So Capricorns for the 1st of April, and in light love, so it serves the greatest good. What can we say? Love and relationships here on the beach. And I was thinking I think I'm really feeling the Pluto's walking up to an opposition to my moon, if you know astrology. and
What's mean
Pluto's in Capricorn. It's very, very difficult emotional transit. Okay, but not going to happen until next year. But it walks up to a 2-degree orb before it goes on vacation. I was going to say goes retrograde this year. But, that's my Cancer story for now. You still got Pluto there in Cancer doing its thing, so Cancer's not off. Capricorn is not off the hook. All right, Capricorn. See what we got.
Okay. We have the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords. I remember this time.
Okay.
And we have the Queen of Wands.
Queen of Wands. Interesting that the wands of suits are lining up here. So we had a couple kings and then the same. So the wands here and you've got the Four of Wands, and this is kind of like the overall energy. It's around you, what's going on, but this is definitely you. So if this is you, either on your mind is a bonded relationship or a marriage or a home, or that's where you're at, which seems likely. And with being the Queen of Wands for a Capricorn, you're being asked to channel this energy of the Queen of Wands, which is a high functioning, mature energy, but particularly Queen of Wands is able to take actions. If you're someone that can't take action, she's not going to procrastinate. Male or female here, it doesn't matter. Not going to procrastinate. She can get things done. She's not at all afraid to do what needs doing. And this could be maybe around the home. And right now, you're in the card that means tarot, I guess now. Three of Swords, and boy, right away, it gets right to the point. Those are thoughts. So you're feeling like this is about your home, and I think you're coming from this stable place. But you may have been feeling for a while like you have to take actions to kind of keep your home together. You have to be like the strong one, maybe, and you're not feeling good about it. Five of Cups, not a good outcome. So look, the Three of Swords with the Five of Cups. If you're worried, if you're in this energy now about the home, now this, because the Five of Cups here, this is your outcome and advice. So for a tarot reading, what this is saying in the future and the outcome is going to be heartbreak, and the Five of Cups, you always talk about the two that are up right there. So just the advice is always with the Five of Cups to know that, yes, you're down, yes, it hurts, but you're not out, you're not out. And it's like you just need a minute to collect yourself, and then you can turn around, and when you're ready, there's two cups there for you to drink out of, Capricorn. We'll look at it that way. All right, thank you, Capricorns. And now Aquarius is for the 1st of April, 2021. Our quickies, thank you, babe. And we don't want to take these that fell on the ground. And let's see what we got for Aquarius here. 1st of April. Love and light says, sure is the greatest good. What can Spirit tell us? It's helpful. Love and relationship. Our Aquarius friends here today. This morning quickie on the beach. Overall energy, 9 of Cups. So 9 Cups overall energy. Let me take the first pull, and the 3 of Wands. So 9 Cups is the overall energy, and the 3 of Wands. You're in a good place, in yourself, balanced emotionally, or whatever. You're in a good place where you're not out trying to fulfill yourself with something outside yourself. You're emotionally self-contained. You're in that proverbial a good Facebook place of loving yourself and doing you, which is always said to be the perfect place to be when you go out and look for a relationship. So this is you, and where you're at and heart is at around relationships. So this is you coming from a really good place of being genuine, being yourself, being emotionally contained, meaning not being desperate, not being needy, not being in any way toxic. That's important. So coming out of the Three of Wands is like, to me, a lot of times like a dating site card, not a dating site, but it's looking and it's taking action here, actions, and then you follow with the King of Wands. So I'm not sure right now, is this King of Wands is your person or you? But if you're looking, then you found a King of Wands. It'd be a fire sign person that's older, mature, whether they're younger, even they're going to have a mature way about them, capable. Someone here is charismatic, active, strong, assertive person, not afraid to take actions. And I kind of got the feeling, it's like you're looking the other way. I kind of got the feeling that might be what you're looking for here. You know? Let's see what your outcome is. The Empress. So this is very good with the King of Wands and the Empress. Then that would make you the King of Wands. And as you're looking, you're going out there and saying, you are the assertive person. You are the outstanding person. You are the vibrant, fiery person who's being able to be themselves. And you find your Empress, male, female, that doesn't matter. But you find this is a very appropriate match for you. And it's almost like I get the sense here that the whole manifestation thing, because you were doing you, because you were emotionally balanced and you did like the right things, when you went out looking, and you went out looking with your stronger self. You didn't go out looking like, oh, I'm a loser. Who wants me? Would anyone want me? I don't know. You were like, hey, I'm here. What's up? Which one of you lucky bitches gets to go out with me? You know, kind of energy. And now you get your Empress, because that's the energy you put out there, and that's what you deserve. And so these are two mature, strong people, and there's every promise in that for a very good relationship. In fact, you know, be sure to send us a wedding invitation, Aquarius, and thank you for that really positive reading. And now, Pisces, this is for the 1st of April, guys. Moving on into spring, moving into Aries season here. Hopefully it's nice where you guys are, wherever you are. It's here in Mexico on the Gulf Coast. It's a little cool this morning. It's it's like
it's
no, it's
raining
like
very early.
Oh yeah, it rained. It hadn't rained in a long time. I opened up everything when it started raining this morning, and
No,
okay,
it's
so
be windy.
Pisces,
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah, let them read again. So, let's see what we got. Name of light and love, Pisces, so it serves the greatest good. What do we have today for our Pisces friends? Love and relationship.
The 8 of Swords.
8 of Swords.
The 6 of Swords.
6 of Swords. We're using the Rider-Waite deck today.
And the Emperor.
And the Emperor is the overall energy. Yeah, it's Emperor is the overall energy. Look at this. What a mess, huh? What a mess. So, there's a couple ways. It's going to depend on the outcome. I don't know. Do you have a thought on that?
See, like,
It's kind of a mess.
the person is having a very bad time. Cannot sleep. He's not having fun. So the next step, you need to move out of this energy and is go away of the situation. Where are you being in your mind or in your life?
Yeah, and it comes to mind that this was first. It comes to mind that you're moving. This is mental energy. I think it's your own energy because this is you in and around relationships. So something probably about a relationship. It gets you into that 8 of Swords energy, and it's just a mess. And it's like you can't get out. You keep going around in a cycle and thinking and thinking and thinking. And here I think is you trying to find a way out right now, maybe watching tarot, but I see you kind of in the midst of finding a way out of this, your own mental energy. Maybe because you do have this Empress energy about you. You know, even an Empress can be taken down, or an Emperor, I mean, can be, doesn't matter about female in this reading, but even an Emperor can be taken down by love. No, man, might be the only thing. You know, they're protected by an entire legion of. You're never going to get to them and stab them with a sword, but you could break their heart. I mean, that's what happened. And you're trying to move away from that. Let's see what the outcome is here. The King of Pentacles.
Want we clarify?
Yeah, I think this is who you want to move to, though. But yeah.
Who you want to move?
I think this is maybe their person, but we could clarify what's going on, because if they're having this Emperor energy, an Emperor's going to pull a king, you know. Doesn't matter male, female. But yeah, let's clarify and want to do it.
With the Queen of Swords.
With the Queen of Swords.
Wow.
I'm talking about Pisces here. I don't know. I don't really see outside involvement. It's like, you know, I think it's because you have this basic Emperor energy about you, which is being self-contained and strong and mature and in control. Okay, and you took this hit, and you're trying to move away from it, and I think you're moving towards this other person, and I think it's a good match. However you want to look at it, you could say either way here. Now we're clarifying it with the Queen of Swords, and this is the King of Pentacles, but you're moving towards this person, you know, pick which one it is, an air sign, but very mature and responsible, every bit your match, I'm thinking. And I don't think this is the other person. I think you're moving away from them and towards this person, you know. And with there being the King and the Queen there, I think you're going to be a really good match here, you know. I have a really strong relationship coming up with this person, you know. I'm not really sure whether they're expressing the King energy. Here I might go with the male or female. If you're a woman watching, then it would be this Queen. But it would be someone that as soon as they meet you, they're going to feel like you're their queen.